Welcome back, everybody, to an episode of Autism Unedited. Today's episode 3. We're going to be doing another Sasuke video, but this time he's going up against Omni-Man. He's not going to be 5 Kage Summit Sasuke this time. Today we're going with Boruto Sasuke, so let's see how this goes. Yeah, so we're just going to jump right into it. It seems like you guys like it when we just hop right into it. We're not going to always do what you guys like, but for today, we'll do it. So, Kyle, you want to take it off with the Omni-Man scaling after you say hello?
Yo, what up? I'm not gonna take too long with Omni-Man scaling. I'll go over references when we get to the battle, if need be. Speed-wise, as a Viltrumite, Omni-Man scales somewhere between relativistic to massively faster than light. We know this because he's crossing galaxies, if not solar systems, in a relatively decent amount of time. I think he went from Earth to like the outer part of the solar system, if I'm right, in like a week, which is massively faster than light. He's keeping up with people like Thrag, Speed Racer. Is that his fucking name?
Yeah, you're thinking of a Space Racer.
Space Racer. Alan is also faster than light after his first buff. Durability wise, I mean, if y'all are here, y'all know Viltrumites, they can take that pounding, no homo. He is somewhere between like continental plus to planetary durability. We know this because he can withstand a planet being destroyed. I think that's correct because we know he blew up Viltrum. I don't know if that's the same thing as like a planet like collapsing on him, but he's definitely continental plus. He's taken some pretty nasty beatings from people like Thrag, Conquest. I don't think he's fought the Beast guy.
Yeah, I think you're right about the planetary level of durability just because he fights Thrag.
Right, and then AP wise, I mean, obviously you can blow up a planet, but he had help when he did that from Thetis and Mark. But I think our other video was a practice or a test run, right? Nobody heard that.
No one. Well, besides the people I sent it to, but yeah.
Yeah. So Viltrum is a large planet compared to like Earth. So it's not far off to say that AP wise he could be somewhere at like the small planet plus level. He can injure people like Thrag and Conquest. Those people obviously beat him. He gets his ass beat by both of them. Thrag several times, he's on like the edge of death every single time, but he can at least hurt them. And that speaks more for his durability than anything because he walks away living somehow from all of those encounters. But like I said, I won't take too long on this one. So that you can go ahead and say what you want to say about Sasuke.
Yeah, no problem. I like what you had to say. I agree with all of it too. I like he's definitely at least planetary durability because he is surviving those fights against Conquest, and obviously Conquest can destroy a planet if that's what they sent him there to do. So,
I mean, yeah, we saw what he did to the Flaxens. If y'all are familiar with our Naruto videos, we scaled Ninetales. Kind of debatable on whether he's a planet destroyer or a life wiper, but they're both like classified as planetary. So either way, like we've seen him blowing up a planet and also life wiping a planet. So that's a pretty comfortable place to put him.
Yeah, he's probably around the full power of the Ninetales without it being sealed in a Jinchuriki, at least, maybe more.
Yeah, he didn't really need to go all out on Flaxa either.
So the first thing I want to do is like get over Sasuke's hacks a little bit. But we're not going to be using Genjutsu in this fight. If we were to, it's probably just a dub in Sasuke's favor, just because Genjutsu is so overpowered. But we're just going to say that Omni-Man can't get hit by Genjutsu. So far, there's no like proof that he wouldn't be able to get hurt by it, but I just want to keep this fight fair. And
Typically, Sasuke doesn't use Genjutsu in fights that he's on like even playing fields with.
yeah,
Like,
exactly. He's only doing
like in
it
his
when
higher tier battles.
I agree. But Amano Tachigitara, on the other hand, is pretty versatile. He was able to use it to dodge against Momoshiki, especially a fused Momoshiki, who should be at least a little bit faster than him and definitely at his strength or speed level. So that's something at least. Then there's Amaterasu. I think it's at least stronger than Sage Mode because it was able to damage the, what is it, the Renegon summons. The Amaterasu is able to damage the crow and I think the dogs. And Naruto was not able to put down the dogs permanently. They were able to just keep regenning. So at least it should be able to put, and obviously it's going to scale with Sasuke getting stronger. So it should be able to damage Nolan, in my opinion, at least a little bit. It'll at least bother him. So those are a couple things besides his planetary devastation. We were saying that Nolan should be able to output enough power to destroy or at least life wipe a planet. And Sasuke's planetary devastation was able to hold down the Ninetales, who is also able to do the same thing. So that's something that I thought was interesting that I wanted to bring up. It's possible that Nolan would be trapped in a planetary devastation of Sasuke's effect because of that. But then again, Ninetales was also under a Genjutsu, I think. So that might be why he didn't try to break out. So when it comes to Sasuke's AP, he's able to cut mountain-sized planetary devastations that are created by Madara's suits, Madara's in his Jubi form. There was a bunch of them, and he was able to cut them instantly. He's also was able to cut Madara in half. And this is the same Madara that was surviving the 8 Gate Sky attack. So this attack blew off part of his chest and his arm and part of his face, but Sasuke was able to just cleanly cut him in half. It seemed like no effort too, and this is a Madara after absorbing the God Tree, I believe. It might have been before. I can't recall 100%, so don't quote me on that. Also, when it comes to Boruto scaling, this is a little bit more shaky, but that was just like getting him comfortably at Mountain to Multi-Continental plus AP. But he definitely gets stronger in Boruto, and to prove that, he's keeping up with Naruto, who got double the amount of the Ninetales. He also is able to keep up with Momoshiki, like I said earlier. But Naruto should be around planetary level. He's able to bust the moon in half with just a punch. And Sasuke was keeping up with him and damaging Momoshiki and Ishiki, which actually brings me pretty comfortably to Sasuke's speed. Now, I don't know how fast Ishiki is exactly, but we know he's the fastest guy that Sasuke and Naruto have fought. And Sasuke was able to react to his knives, the small things that were stabbing into them, and Sasuke and Naruto did get stabbed by them at some point. And I wouldn't use this as a speed feat if it didn't make a big deal of Baryon mode doing the same feat. It showed Baryon mode casually grabbing the same thing that Sasuke did. So to me, it seems like Sasuke's speed might be around Baryon mode speed. Although the only way that I would say that that's not the case is, you know, Sasuke was unfortunately getting bodied during that fight, so I don't think he is as fast, but he was also trying to protect whatever that fuckboy's name is. I can't remember his fucking name. You know what I'm talking about. Kawaki. So, and we know that these guys are already faster than light, or in my opinion, massively faster than light because of the Naruto dodging the light fang. And the light fang obviously is light speed, if not faster, because it's being shot by a Six Path Stage Mode Madara. So I think it's pretty comfortably that they are moving massively faster than light. They're going to be... He's either moving faster than Omni-Man or about the same speed as Omni-Man, in my opinion. If we take the galaxy moving speed, I don't know. I would say that Omni-Man's probably a little faster than Sasuke, actually. I take that back. But still, they should be moving comfortably at the same speed. Sasuke is able to react to people who are faster than him with their movement speed. He's able to dodge people with Amano Tachikatara, so they should be on the same playing field. I think Sasuke's hacks are what's going to take it in this fight. And yeah, so I think that's about it for when it comes to me with Sasuke's scaling here. So yeah, we're getting past this a little faster than I thought we would, but that's fine. We can just go right into the fight. Do you have any contentions with what I said, Kyle?
I wasn't listening.
All right. That doesn't help our part of the fact that we have to debate here in a second.
I was listening. Most of it's pretty clear.
Yeah, so I think... Oh yeah, I forgot. Sasuke's durability. He's able to block attacks from Kinshiki. So if he's blocking shots from Kinshiki, Kinshiki is at least planetary plus. So I think Sasuke's base durability should be stronger than planetary plus. I don't know if you have a problem with that, but it seems to me that he's blocking it with a sword, you know. There's no reason why Ishiki would be holding back, or sorry, Kinshiki would be holding back on that. Planetary plus seems to be the thing. So I think with Omni-Man, his speed will definitely be better than Sasuke's, and he'll be able to land maybe more blows on Sasuke, which if Omni-Man's landing a couple blows on Sasuke, he's probably killing him. I'd say that's safe. That's fair to say, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, Sasuke is... Are you in the middle of a match right now? Is that why you're talking so quiet, like not talking much?
No, not at all.
Because it's hard to do this podcast with one guy. It's like 2.5 men, but 1.5 men.
I'm listening.
I know you're listening, but we gotta talk now. This is the debate portion. And I don't really know where to go from here. Alright, so if Sasuke is able to, you know, keep up with Momoshiki, he's going to be able to keep up with Omni-Man, hopefully. And it seems like he's outputting more power in his attacks. He's able to block planetary plus level of attacks with his sword. So I think that would mean he'd be able to output like planetary plus levels of power. And we know Omni-Man's particularly weak against piercing attacks, as one of the scans you sent me is him getting pierced by Thrag. And Sasuke should be outputting around the same power as Thrag. Now I don't know how strong Thrag gets at the end of this. Like, I know Emperor Mark is the strongest Viltrumite, but I don't know how strong Thrag is compared to Emperor Mark. So that's something that you'd have to throw in here, because you know more about that than I do.
Emperor Mark scales a few tiers above Thrag. Mark was stated by multiple Viltrumites to be one of the strongest emperors they've ever seen.
Okay, so
as far as like, if you want like AP and speed feats for Mark, I don't see
That's
how
all right.
relevant
I
that
just
is to this, but
all I'm try to figure out is like how durable, Nolan should be, because Thrag was able to pierce him with his arm, right? It seems like that's what Viltrumites die to the most, are like piercing attacks, and that's Sasuke's bread and butter. I mean, he cut Madara in half pretty casually, and Madara was tanking the 8-gate sky attack. Obviously, he almost died, but Sasuke casually cut Madara in half. So I think, unironically, cutting Nolan in half is a win con for Sasuke here. I don't even think he really needs to go into his Susanoo. What do you think about that? Kyle?
I had to switch headphones. Shit was
Oh,
muted.
oh, you're good. You're good.
Well, we know Sasuke's AP is somewhere above Omni-Man's durability by a comfortable margin. I don't know if it's something that Omni-Man would be able to like catch. We don't really see him fight against weapons too much. Um, we know when he fought the Viltrumites on Thraxa, that one black Viltrumite, he got like disemboweled and he was still able to fight. I'm not sure if he ended up dying after that, to be honest with you. I think Craig kind of like saved his ass. Um,
I think that
so
Black Viltrumite did die after, actually, because Nolan finished him off, I'm pretty sure.
No, he ended up kicking him in the back, remember? And then no one was out, and then Craig showed up.
Oh, you're right. The guy with the monocle?
I don't know. It was the black dude that got disemboweled.
Yeah, I know that,
But
yeah. Yeah, and he was
yeah,
still able to fight.
whether he survived, or not, I mean, it shows that if he's not cut in half, which Sasuke does probably have the power to do if he's able to catch Omni-Man. You wanted to say that. Did you think Sasuke had a speed advantage, massively faster than light?
I said that at first, but then I remembered the galaxy feat, so I took that back.
Yeah.
So
So if they're comfortable speed-wise, it's still something that Sasuke would be able to pull off. And honestly, one of the few things he could probably do besides like a headshot and Amaterasu that'd be able to put him down, like, for sure.
Yeah, Amaterasu would be nasty, but I definitely can see, like, you're right. If he's able to stop Sasuke's blade, Omni-Man could go for like the head chop. Obviously, Sasuke could put up his Susanoo in time, I think. So if Sasuke puts up his Susanoo, then it would probably turn into like that Raikage situation where he gets hit in the side by Raikage and goes flying. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, if we're being fair, like even if Sasuke didn't have a sword, like he could use purple lightning at this point. And if he were to just coat his hand with that shit, it'd probably be the same, if not better, than his sword.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, I think Kakashi does the purple lightning. Does Sasuke know that too?
I think he does. I think he has a showing of him using it in like that, like in between the last and after the end of Shippuden, where he's fighting that one like child with the weird frog eyes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't remember him using purple lightning during that fight, but if you're right, you're right. I know that is stronger than Chidori, and it also amps your speed too. It amped Kakashi's speed anyway, because Hokage Kakashi is actually stronger than Mangekyo Kakashi, not DMS Kakashi, but
yeah, even if both his sword and the purple lightning weren't to work, if he was able to land a shot with Susanoo,
yeah,
that'd probably be the end of it.
Yeah, his Susanoo sword might be able to cut him in half, either that or like a Susanoo arrow, maybe. But
yeah, if he's able to catch him. The problem with Sasuke and Susanoo is if they're relative speed-wise, Omni-Man definitely has the power to break the Susanoo. How much
Yeah.
of a detriment that is to Sasuke is kind of questionable, just because it seems like in this fight they're pretty like relative in base.
Yeah, it's weird. It seems like Sasuke's Susanoo is less durable than he is, if that makes sense, because he got like hit out of it by Ishiki, but was able to recover and still fight on after that. I thought that was weird.
Yeah, it's kind of just like armor that's like less durable than he is, like lightens blows, but
Yeah, when originally his Susanoo was more durable than he was. It sucks that he never got the Yadomir or Tutsuka blade. It just went away with Itachi.
yeah, that sucks. I wonder how that shit worked. Like if somebody else was able to find them, or like what the fuck did Itachi do with them? Like
Yeah, and how the fuck did
is Susanoo just
Orochimaru
had
know
them?
about him?
Like because he was looking for him the whole time, but he never could never find them, and he was like, "Oh shit, Itachi has them."
Your War Thunder match is probably ending up right now, the one that we recorded for this video, so everyone gets to see that.
Yeah, I was cooking.
Yeah, you were cooking, so I don't know if any of y'all play War Thunder, but it's a lot of fun. Well, it's not a lot of fun actually.
It's
Fuck
really
that
not.
game. Fuck that game.
Yeah, you die more than you have fun.
Yeah, but it is a little addicting. The fucking snail knows what they're doing, that's for sure.
Um,
Well, so it seems to me like Sasuke. So we actually did this video for one of our test videos. I think it was our second video. And back then we went with the idea that Omni-Man's the one that wins. Like it's 60-40 in Omni-Man's favor, and Sasuke was on the run most of the time. But I think some of the showings and just like looking back at the feats. Now there is one thing that you didn't bring up yet, Kyle, and that was the black hole feat. Now he was resisting the effects of a black hole. Now I don't know if you want to use that as a strength feat or if you want to use that as a speed feat, but that is a really insane feat if you ask me.
I was saving that for your planetary devastation. Honestly, I don't think it's either of those things. I don't think it's speed. I don't think it's durability, strength. I don't think it's any of those simply just because of how the Viltrumite cells work, and that Viltrumites and their smart atoms are able to like negate gravitational forces.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I think that's just like an inherent like thing that they have that doesn't directly correlate to like strength or speed.
For sure. I would agree with you on that. I think he would just get out of the way of a planetary devastation. He's obviously faster than Ninetales. So the Ninetales getting caught in it isn't even that impressive. And I also, like I said, he was under a Genjutsu when he got caught, so that might be the reason why he didn't break out of it. And honestly, if I'm being real, I think Nolan solos the Ninetales. So
Yeah, pretty easily. The kaiju that he fights in season one, probably just a little bit weaker than the Ninetales. He did struggle with that, but that was mostly because it had like the the sounds that Viltrumites are like deathly weak to,
yeah, that
more
was a
than him like actually struggling with it. Also, like Cecil like buffed the fuck out of that thing because he already
yeah,
killed it once.
yeah. That was such a fun fight. I love that fight. This is turning out to be a little bit of a shorter episode. There's like one topic I wanted to go over. We're not finished with our debate yet. So we're still trying to figure things out here because they're like I'm just saying if we were to take the black hole feat as a strength feat, it would probably be stronger than Sasuke. I would probably say, but it's I don't know. The real question is who's more annoying, Amber or Sakura?
Don't make me answer this question.
Oh yeah, that's probably a bad idea. Look, we're just going to keep it YouTube friendly and switch to a different topic, guys. So, we're going to continue talking about the Omni-Man and Sasuke thing. I apologize for that question, and I know where Kyle was going with that. Yeah, I think Omni-Man, unfortunately, probably loses 70-30. Like 70 in Sasuke's favor. And the reason why I think that is because Sasuke is able to just output that more power. I think Jubidara might be a little less durable than Omni-Man. I don't think Jubidara is planetary, but I do think Omni-Man is, because he's surviving punches from people who could bust a planet with their fists, you know? So when it comes down to it, I think it's but if it were to happen like how you were about to say, if Sasuke goes to cut him in half and his sword stops, that's going to be an issue for Sasuke. Even if he were to use the rib cage, or even more than the rib cage, just bust out full perfect Susanoo in time, I still think he gets hurt pretty badly. If Sasuke gets hurt at all, he starts losing the fight quickly. Omni-Man's able to take these punches, but if Sasuke gets punched once, even if Sasuke successfully cuts Omni-Man in half, Omni-Man still has the ability to manipulate his body. Sasuke would have to go for like a head cut, which obviously he doesn't do that. He goes for the main body like he did against Madara. So I could see it where Sasuke unfortunately gets, excuse my phone, I forgot to put it on mute. My apologies.
I know one of the points that I made in our first video was that Sasuke is a close range fighter for the most part.
Yes.
And like, even if he were to do something that's like, if he's not going all out from the start and he doesn't kill Omni-Man, and he gets put in a position where Omni-Man's forced to tank something to fucking one-shot the guy, he's more than happy to do that.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that. The issue is if Sasuke coats whatever attack he has with Amaterasu, it won't stop just because he's dead. Obviously, Itachi's Amaterasu kept burning when he was dead, so that's just like an example I randomly thought of. But
yeah, when we talked about Amaterasu the first time, we agreed that it wasn't something that would incapacitate him immediately, but it was definitely like a timer to where if no one's hit by it, he's probably gonna crash out.
Yeah, he'll know that, okay, I'm about to die, so I have to kill Sasuke. Yeah, I think that would give him a rage amp.
Huh?
That would give him like a rage amp, I think. He would just start freaking out and just blitz Sasuke. Oh yeah, that one Thrag said faster than I thought too. Forgot about that for Omni-Man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly where Thrag scales speed-wise. I mean, if he's blitzing people, did I send you the scan of him catching up to Space Racer?
Yes, it's an old scan. I have it.
Yeah, that scan in particular, Thrag is seen catching up to Space Racer like mid-flight, and Space Racer, for y'all who don't know, is one of the fastest, if not the fastest, besides like EOS characters in Invincible. If Viltrumites in base and like the top tiers are faster than light to massively faster than light, Space Racer is definitely like up there. So if Thrag is going against him and he's giving compliments to Nolan's probably sitting somewhere comfortably above massively faster than light.
And this isn't to humor Nolan. He was thinking this in his head too. So that's just something to say. I think Nolan is faster than Sasuke, but Sasuke is comfortable reacting to people who are faster than him. Well,
Yeah, it's just like if he's comfortable then it just leaves him like less wiggle room for like an attack that could potentially take him out in one shot.
Yeah,
Even
so,
like even with Susano, like I think we agree that no one's able to break the Susano, and
yes, I
even if
just
it's
don't
able to
know.
like add a blow, like more than one isn't going to be good for Sasuke's health.
Yeah, more than one hit is not going to be good for Sasuke, but he is able to block those attacks. He's able to block Kinshiki with a sword. So, and we know Kinshiki's at least a planet buster. I'm going to put him at planetary plus just because the scan says like able to destroy multiple planets. So I think he's around planetary plus, maybe large planet level. So I think he's comfortable blocking these attacks, but if he were to not be able, if he didn't put his defenses up, and Nolan is faster than him, so it is possible. I don't know. It is a pretty close fight. I honestly think it could end in a stalemate a lot of the times. I think a lot of the
Mm,
times Sasuke maybe cuts Nolan in half, and then Nolan gets the couple punches in while he's cut in half to kill Sasuke. What do you think of that?
I don't know what I think about that. Sasuke's only shown doing that once. He really wanted to kill Madara. I'm not saying he couldn't do it, it's just not in character.
I mean, it is in character because he did it. He probably would have did it to Naruto if he could have.
Probably. I don't know. I
Also, what the fuck was that gay shit you said earlier in that video? I forgot what I didn't hear what you said, but you even said pause.
fuck if I know.
I'm pissed I don't remember now.
I say too much gay shit to remember all of it.
I wanted to laugh at it, but I couldn't remember.
You should have fucking laughed at it when I said it, you prick.
I know I'm a dumbass. Sorry. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of think this ends in a draw 90% of the time. And if it doesn't, I think it leans more in Sasuke's favor than Omni-Man's. I could just totally see Sasuke getting a fatal blow on Omni-Man and then Omni-Man killing Sasuke after that.
So then it's not in Sasuke's favor, it's a 50-50.
Yeah, it would, well, that's what I mean. It would be a draw, but I could
All right.
90% of the time, but
All right, guys, that's the end of the video. 50-50. If Sasuke has Genjutsu, he no dips.
that is not what I said. And I didn't even agree to the end of the debate. I in our last video, I made sure that the debate was over before I pulled out the fucking bullshit. So no, I definitely think it's 90% stalemate and 10% Sasuke wins. Do you agree to that?
No.
You don't agree to, what do you agree with then? What is your contention?
50-50.
You think it's 50-50? You think it could go either way?
Yeah.
Then you realize nobody wins this debate then.
Oh, I don't care who wins this debate.
I know, but it just, at the end of the day, our fans are going to think lesser of you. Because I'm the dumbass of the group. So if you just like kind of got a 50-50 on me, well, I guess then you at least didn't get a loss on me. I don't know, Kyle. I think you're wrong. I think Sasuke actually does win this most of the time.
We'll have to agree to disagree.
Well, you have to prove that it's not in Sasuke's character to cut Omni-Man in half. He went right for the attack against Kinshiki. He didn't talk to him at all. He didn't ask questions. He just went right for him. Dude, Sasuke was ready to kill his own daughter.
What?
Yeah, you don't remember the first time he saw her? He threw a sword right at her. He's like, "Who are you?"
I don't remember anything from Boruto.
Yeah, he doesn't know who she is because he's a shitty father and has been away since she was born. Because we all know he mailed Sakura his cum instead of actually having sex with her.
Uh-huh.
You've seen that meme, right?
I have not.
It's like a meme. It was like,
No, it was actually Orochimaru. He just had that shit ready, and he was like, "I'm gonna fuck around and see what happens."
that's fucked
That's
up.
why Sasuke was so surprised.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I didn't even know I had a daughter." No, there was a
He's
meme
like, "I'm still a virgin."
there was a meme that he sent a hawk mail. You know how they like send mail through hawks in Naruto? And inside the letter was some sperm, and he said "get pregnant" on the letter. And Sakura was like smiling after. It's a pretty good meme. I swear I've sent it to you. It's crazy. So yeah, Sasuke wins. Omni-Man loses. Why do you think it's a 50-50? I don't get it. Out of all we talked about the whole time, you were making it seem like Sasuke wins, and all of a sudden at the end, you're like, 50-50.
Just to piss you off.
But you know you're wrong, though.
Yeah, am I?
Yes. I proved you wrong with the scans.
I don't think you did. I didn't see these scans.
Well, that's too bad. The fans will agree with me that I won. So, guys, Kyle thinks it's 50-50. I think it's 90% of the time it ends in a stalemate, and then 10% of the time it ends in Sasuke's favor. I don't see Omni-Man coming out of this alive. You see Omni-Man coming out of it alive? Kyle? Or you just think it always ends in a stalemate? Did your other fucking earbud die? Why are you going quiet?
Thinking about it, bitch. Get the fuck up. I don't know. Sasuke doesn't really kill unless he needs to. Like, if he gives him a fatal wound, that's something completely different. But if Sasuke doesn't finish him off, he'd probably survive almost anything. Except like an Amaterasu.
Alright, so you think the idea... Okay. So what if we said that Omni-Man's threatening the Leaf Village because he wants to control Konoha? He wants to control the entire Naruto planet like he does. Planet Viltrum's like, we want the Naruto planet taken over. So that's why Sasuke is fighting him. They both want to kill each other. What then?
And we're still assuming Sasuke is not using Genjutsu.
Yeah, no Genjutsu allowed. We'll just say it doesn't work on him.
I don't know. It definitely seems like Sasuke has an edge. He has a wider arsenal. But that doesn't make me believe that Omni-Man can't get the win. You know what I mean?
So you're saying you just... Alright. 10% Sasuke wins, 10% Omni-Man wins, 80% they both kill each other. How about that?
No, 50-50.
Oh my god. So you think at least one of them is surviving?
If anyone's gonna survive, it's gonna be Omni-Man. If Sasuke doesn't win the fight outright.
So 10% Sasuke, 10% Omni-Man, and 80% they both die. So wait, so what you're saying is you think if Sasuke doesn't get the kill right away, Omni-Man wins. That's what you think.
Yeah, kind of.
Alright, I agree with you, but I think Sasuke goes for the kill right away.
Yeah, he might go for the kill. That doesn't mean he's gonna get it.
He has enough power to kill him. Why wouldn't he? Alright, Omni-Man does react to Red Rush, so I'll give it to Omni-Man to get one dodge, so yeah, I guess you're right. If Sasuke doesn't get the first blow, it's 50-50. God damn it.
That's what I was saying.
You fucking convinced me. Alright.
You're just like, nah, you're fucking retarded if you don't think Sasuke wins. Like, suck Sasuke's dick harder.
Alright, chill the fuck out. Why don't you suck J. Jonah Jameson's dick harder, buddy? Fucking... I want pictures of Spider-Man! That's you right now.
Dead ass. I want nude pictures of Spider-Man. You
As
got
long-
me fiending since you sent me that weird-ass Tom Holland pic the other day.
Dude, I'll
Dude
put
is
that...
caked up.
I'll put that on screen right now, don't worry.
Nah. Let him wonder.
It's too late, I'm putting it up.
Whatever.
Alright, so... One thing I wanted to bring up, this is fucking gross, but I just wanted to bring this up because I thought about it while I was taking a shower. And one thing I don't understand are people who masturbate in the shower. It sucks.
How do you know it sucks?
Because I've done it before.
Alright, just wanted to confirm.
And it's just like, I feel like, number one, cum and water do not mix. The cum turns like gelatinous for some reason. And then on top of that, water makes things dry for some reason. So there's like a lot more friction. So unless you're using like some of the shampoo or something.
What else are you gonna use?
I don't know, baby oil. I feel like that would wash off.
I prefer face scrub.
Face scrub?
Yeah, specifically that real grainy stuff. That feels like you're dripping off with sandpaper.
Do you put it in? Do you make sure the soap gets in the tip too?
Obviously, how else are you supposed to clean that shit up?
Nice and spicy.
Yeah, I gotta get the cheese out of there.
That's fucking disgusting. Some fucking Fremunda. Alright, I'm sorry if any of you guys are still watching this, by the way. Yeah,
There's 0 females that are watching.
Oh yeah, I knew there were 0 females. I checked our analytics and it said 0 females, which makes me kind of pissed because Ashley supposedly watches our videos, but I guess fucking not. Because the analytics say otherwise. So yeah. I guess that's
50-50.
50-50. I agree.
Like I was saying the whole time, man.
Yeah, I know. You were right at the end. But that doesn't mean that this debate ends in your favor. It's a loss for both of us.
Yeah, but I didn't really care about winning to begin with. So it's just more satisfaction that you didn't win.
Yeah, I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all. It's just all about what the fans think. So, yeah. I still don't understand masturbating in the shower, but... Any other topics? EBT still isn't back.
Good.
Good. It does suck because one thing I wanted to bring up in the Spider-Man video is I forgot to mention people who are disabled. Obviously, those people, they do deserve EBT. It's just the people who are abusing
the people who abuse
system.
it.
Yeah, exactly. And there are people who abuse it. I've seen it. I've seen videos on TikTok of these people who fucking do it. It's disgusting. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the War Thunder footage in the background. Omni-Man and Sasuke. It's a lot closer than you guys think. If he had his Genjutsu, it's obviously a stomp, but it was a fun episode, and yeah, don't forget to hit the like button and fucking subscribe. Do it right now. Otherwise, Omni-Man will be crushing your car like William, and also William will text you tonight asking for nudes if you don't like and subscribe. Alright, say goodbye, Kyle.
Goodbye.
Fucking, you hate our fans, don't you?